Welcome to CivilNet. My guest today is a very special scholar from Israel, Professor Yair Auron, who is the author of multiple articles and books studying a very difficult topic. Professor Auron, thank you so much for giving us the time.
Thank you.
Professor Auron, you have a series of books that pick up on Hannah Arendt's very difficult concept that evil is so deep and so sometimes easily implemented that it's almost banal. It's almost taken for granted and I don't know, boring. It's such a complicated concept. And you've taken
I think in our life, like human beings, we have the banality of evil, as Hannah Arendt used the title, rightly so, I think. So we have the evil that push a human being in some condition, in some circumstance, to do the greatest evil. It means to create a situation of genocide. In my opinion, everybody of us have to be care about the situation that in some circumstances, we normal, quote-to-quote, human beings can become perpetrators. And the question is, what bring people that were normal, I quote-to-quote again, normal people to create this evil? I will not speak now about the evil, about the banality of the evil. As you know, the term of Hannah Arendt created a lot of debate and discussion and dispute.
As difficult as it is to accept what you say, that really any one of us can also be a perpetrator. You're Jewish, I'm Armenian, we've been there, we are still scarred by those memories. And for someone to tell me that anyone can be a perpetrator is very difficult. On the other hand, your own studies about the banality of indifference and the banality of denial almost make that point obvious, don't they?
Yeah, you are right. It was difficult to me to get to the conclusion that every one of us can be a perpetrator. And when you study the other cases of genocide, you see as normal, quote-to-quote, people in some circumstances can be perpetrator, can kill member of their community, and unfortunately even can kill member of the families. And this is the case that was quite a large situation, quite a large proportion in the killing in Rwanda,
yes,
in the killing in ex-Yugoslavia. People killed also their closest
neighbors, friends.
Neighbors, like they killed also not only the neighbors, it was a way to recognize who is Tutsi, but they killed also member of the family. It means husband killed his wife because she was Tutsi, and also wife, probably less, but it exists, we don't know, of course, the number, wife killed their husbands because they were Tutsi. And this is unbelievable. They live together, they made love, they have born children together, and then they are ready to kill the other one because he is so-called belong to another community. And this is terrible thinking about us like human beings, and I think we have to be aware of it.
The difficulty in living in the 21st century is that it is amazing that as much as we talk about Holocaust, genocide, remembrance, commemoration, politics, denial, that at the end of the day, we really don't talk the way you are talking now about the actual essence of the evil that was perpetrated. We forget that.
Yeah, you are right. We want to avoid this difficult and complicated question. And I think these are the main question about genocide. How human being can commit such evil, and then sometimes after that not to feel any feeling of guilty. And we have to learn this subject, and I think we have to educate our children against this phenomenon. But we are not doing it, largely speaking.
You tried to do it beginning in 1994, when you tried to get the conversation in Israel to expand beyond the Holocaust to evil and mass killings generally.
Yeah, you are right. I struggle now for more than 20 years that the Israeli Jews will remember the Holocaust, but the Israeli Jews have the responsibility to remember the Armenian genocide.
Why? Why?
Why? Because it's happened. It's part of the human history, unfortunately. And we have, in my opinion, and I know that sometimes people say that I am very naive, I think we have even more obligation than other human beings to remember all genocides. And I think we fail to commit our duty to remember genocide of other people. I know, as you know, how important it is for the Armenians to the attitude of the state of Israel and the Israeli society. And unfortunately, when we don't struggle with you to recognize the Armenian genocide, and unfortunately we support the Turkish side, in my opinion, it's difficult to me to say, but I think that I must say it. We betrayed the legacy of the Holocaust. We put in question all the moral values of the Holocaust, because the values that I learned from genocide is the sacredity of human life and the evil value of human life, be it Armenian or Tutsi or Gypsies or Jewish. We are all human life. And I say, I don't want to open now the debate, I say it to the Israeli public, also the Palestinian. They are human beings as us. And we have to learn to what racism can bring us if we don't struggle against racism, if we don't struggle for the equality of human life.
Professor Auron, your humanity and your scholarship are inspiring. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. And I will be with you in 24 April in Israel, but also my art will be also in Yerevan, in your gathering. And I hope that we will reach once, and I think now it's very difficult to hope this, that Israel will recognize the genocide, and then US will recognize the genocide, and then automatically I think all the world will recognize the genocide.
Thank you. We share your hope, and we share your understanding of why that's so very important. Thank you, Professor Yair Auron from Israel, a genocide scholar, a Holocaust scholar, a great human being. Thank you for following us on CivilNet.